Hey, we're in the back of the Rock House Rambler again. Found a new friend out there over at the Mozbur Music Festival 2026. Got Mr. Jaden Decker with us. What's going on, man?
How's it going, man? How you doing?
Man, we just listened to your set. Good music, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was unfamiliar with your music until today. Of course, I talked to Mason a little bit about you and what was going on. And, man, you came all the way from Montana.
I did, yeah. It was a long ride, to say the least.
Yeah. And you're playing shows out and back and
doing
the thing.
Like I just told you a second ago, we did a little bit of stuff out in Montana to kind of kick off the spring tour. Because I haven't been playing a lot recently. I spent the last 6 months or so in the studio, just a ton, writing and recording a ton of new music. And so we've been really focusing a lot on that and kind of stepped away from the touring world just for a few months so we can, put all my effort into that for a minute and shape that up. But yeah, we finally just jumped back into it, kicked off the tour over in Montana and got to see my hometown folks for a little bit.
Nice.
And then did some stuff over in Illinois, and I've got some ties over there, so kind of got to do another hometown run over there for a minute. And then from there we just hit Columbus, Ohio the other day, did some stuff in Virginia, and now we're hitting the Carolinas this weekend. So yeah, it's been super fun so far, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of it.
Hell yeah, man. And like I said, I really enjoyed your set. You've got a very unique style. I like the way that you're doing, like even when you do covers, you overlay your interpretation on it, which I love.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you, man.
A lot of people say it. If I want to listen to a cover, I can just pull it up on the internet and listen to it, right? But I think it's super cool to hear somebody do something their way and their style.
Right.
And but so I guess talking about that, what's some of your musical influences and kind of where do you come from as far as people that you followed that got you interested in music and stuff like that?
Yeah, so growing up, I'm 20 now, so to just kind of give you a little reference and context.
Sure.
Growing up, I spent a little bit of time growing up in a small town in Montana. It's called Plains, Montana, probably about 1,000 or 2,000 people. And, from there, when I was about right before I entered middle school, so probably 4th grade or so, we moved up to my hometown, Missoula, and that's a bigger city. But so living in that smaller town, Plains, we were kind of around the country music naturally, because it's just that rural area. And I was listening to a lot of Zach Brown was really my main influence growing up on repeat. And then obviously we always had other stuff on repeat in the house. My dad listened to a lot of Grateful Dead, so that was kind of always in the background, always in my head, in and out of my ears. Then we had just Willie and kind of all the older stuff that my grandfather and my dad would always be listening to. So I grew up on a lot of that, and then as I got older and started messing around with music more myself and taking on my own interests and everything, I kind of got a lot into Billy Strings.
Okay.
I saw him live a few times over the last couple of years, and so that really kind of helped influence my live show. You saw I got that pedal board up there with 10 pedals, so I'm kind of going crazy at some points in the show on a couple songs. But yeah, no, I mean, recently it's been a lot of bluegrass and jam band style stuff like that.
Yeah.
Still a lot of the country stuff that I grew up on. That's my roots. But honestly, even now, I listen to a lot of hip hop, and the last few months, I mean, I haven't even listened to a ton of country, which that's kind of what I'm labeled as. I've been put in the country box.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I listen really to a little bit of everything, and I somehow seem to draw actual inspiration too in some sense, whether it's instrumentation or lyricism, from almost everything I listen to, it seems. So we have a lot of everything leaking into my music and the products that I put out. So.
Man, I think that's so cool to be able to just listen to everything and find some way to pull it all together into something new that you're creating.
Yeah, thank you,
and
man.
put it out.
Appreciate that.
I seen you up there working that pedal board and whatnot, and I was like, man, this dude is good.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And then you'd hit it and go off and play a lead break over top of it, and I'm like, all right, now he's just flexing on us up here. What's going on?
Man. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, what do you got coming up? You got some new music coming out. You mentioned you've been in the studio.
So, we've been spending the last 5 or 6 months recording a ton. And just before we actually left Montana, like 2 days before we left, I spent like 10 hours in the studio. So, yeah, we've been nonstop working on a ton of new stuff. And we got probably an album coming. And, you know, a lot of it's still in the mixing and mastering process right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to be kind of working on the rollout here pretty soon. But, yeah, I mean, we're going to be dropping singles pretty consistently. Probably towards the end of this year.
Okay.
Maybe this summer. But, yeah, we got a lot of new stuff we've been working on. It's some of the best stuff I've ever put out so far. And we got just some amazing people on it that are helping with the production and everything. And I'm really proud of the way that they're all shaping up and coming along, because what's different about this music compared to what I've done before is this is all me when it comes to having my hand on it. Like most of the instrumentation I did myself, most of the arrangement of, you know, where I want this little nuance or this little ear candy on the electric guitar or whatever.
Yeah.
I, you know, had my hand all in that, so it wasn't really nobody else saying, oh, I think it should go here, or just any musician laying down whatever, you know. So everything that is on this record and these upcoming songs are very intentional and exactly what I had in my head when I wrote it, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with the world and letting it come out.
Ain't that awesome to live in a time where you can do that?
Exactly, man.
Ain't that like you can go and make the record that you want to make?
Yep.
Man, that is we're looking forward to hearing that.
Me too, man. I'm looking forward to everyone else hearing it and seeing the way that it finally shapes out, especially getting to drop it just because it is so different than everything else I've put out.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing what people like you and everyone else think of it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, you can consider us fans.
I appreciate that,
we're
man.
gonna
Thank you guys.
we're gonna put your stuff out on. We've got an RMA playlist.
Okay.
That we put out. And it's just a playlist of folks that we interface with and meet along the road and doing the stuff. And I just realized I've not talked about that a lot or really pushed it. You know, it's out there and available. But if you're watching this and you want to hear some new music, go to that playlist, because that's what we do. Is we go out and we run across people like yourself, and, you know, we want everybody else to enjoy what we enjoy too.
Right,
it's like,
right.
We found this, go listen. So we're going to get you on the playlist.
Okay,
And anytime you got anything coming up, get a hold of us. We'll put it on our page. And that's what we're all about, is just promoting good music and supporting independent artists and, you know, doing the whole thing around that. Because, you know, as a musician myself and a fan, I realize how hard it is out there. You know, and it's hard for people to find good music.
Right.
So, you know, that's one of our goals, is to go out and try to find this and collect it together and be like, go listen to these folks.
Right, for sure.
You know, and we've got some amazing artists that we've interfaced with and consider family at this point. You know how it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got your road family, and then you got your regular family.
Exactly,
you know?
man. Yeah, that's awesome. It's a really cool thing you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never seen nothing like this before, so this is awesome, man.
We always do this together, and you know, man.
This is great.
It works out pretty good, and it gives us a chance to get the word out and do the thing. So
exactly. The cool thing is being able to do it mobile too, and show up to like the live show atmospheres like this. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's kind of a different vibe than just like having an artist run through the podcast studio when they're on tour. You know.
Yeah.
And actually being able to show up to their live show or their tour in person.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
You get to watch the set and then hang out and talk about music.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
I run my mouth all the time. I get in trouble for it, but yeah, it comes in handy sometimes. You know, like, go listen to his music and stuff.
Right. Hell yeah.
Well, man, I certainly appreciate you stopping by and getting to meet you and watching your set. And like I said, we're going to be followers and fans from here on out, brother.
All right, sounds good.
We like what you're doing. So
thank you very much, man. Good to see you. Good
all
to
right.
meet you.
Hey, y'all go stream me stuff. We got to go listen to more music. Adios.
Thank you.